So you can get some weirder notes, things like black pepper off of this. That is a very official note. Some people get things like root beer bark off of it as well. But I do love how spicy the wheated bourbon is.
Yeah, I get that. That's hard to say. I get spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say the herbal tea. That when I seen that, I was like, but I sometimes wonder when I'm tasting if I read it, and I've said this before to them.
Yeah.
If I read what I may taste, and then mentally I'm like, hey,
That is exactly what it's for. It's supposed to be something that you look at and you're like,
Sure.
That's what I'm thinking of right now. That's why I'll try and wait for the official tasting notes. If I just tell you like, yeah, you're gonna get cane sugar,
Then you're probably
and black
Original
pepper,
red
then you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
I mean, I've never drank weeded and been like, hey, black pepper.
I always-
So that was neat. I actually like that.
I always feel like I'm in cheat mode though if I look at this. Like I want to.
Sometimes
I just think the
Take it
flavor
easy.
weel.
You know what I mean? I know I want to. So.
The flavor wheel helps you express what you're tasting. Yeah, I like having a flavor.
That's
wheel.
right.
Now some people are just more talented.
Yeah.
We have a sensory board
Yes, sir.
that decides all these
But it
things.
don't
They
finish
can
bad.
measure out, tell us
Yeah,
tasting
my
notes,
last
all that
my
stuff.
last.
Y'all
pour
sample
that I
stuff
got
and they
from
really
LA
they
County.
test y'all like
Yes,
that.
that's
Yeah, that's
exactly.
awesome. That's awesome.
Now it's made up of a bunch of
this,
people
Brad?
all throughout the company
Right.
with really good noses and
Right.
tongues. Not me, because
Yeah.
the two notes I have are I like it and I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I stay away from that.
That's cool.
Tell me what I should be picking up. I'll be like, yeah, you know what? It does taste a little peppery. I am getting some of that. Now, do I have any questions on this first thing we have?
no, but that's solid. That's really
Good,
It is
good
good.
5-year.
Now, not to sell us short or anything, but the next one.
Let's go.
Strength weeded bourbon.
Yeah.
Go ahead, swirl. Give it a bit of a swirl.
I like that old
Cleanse our
cast.
palate. Let's smell it. For me, this is my favorite brown spirit on the property. All right. On the nose, it kind of smells like a bakery to me. How about y'all?
Yeah, excellent.
Oh yeah.
very sweet.
Very, very sweet.
Mm.
It smells like it genuinely reminds me of when I was working at a cafe and I was making all the pastries in the morning, like oatmeal raisin cookies, frosting, all of the cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, we got the wheat and the cocoa
Oh,
coming through for me.
The cocoa, yes, like baking chocolate almost. Also get like some spice.
Like opening a thing of Hershey's.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's like opening a thing of Hershey's cocoa for real.
Now the thing that's really weird is when you taste it. Go ahead.
He's like, I ain't
Let me
messing.
chill, let me chill.
Oh, that's everything I've heard people saying it is. That's amazing.
Yes,
Wow.
it is.
I get a kind of wood,
I get a lot of like a.
woody.
It's not toasted
Yeah.
oak,
Not
but
toasted for me. It's
Right.
like a roasted hazelnut.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, it's super.
God, what a
super
finish,
nutty.
man.
Like an almond pastry, very full-bodied finish.
Toasted
It is
and oak.
amazing. Now,
good.
that is what is for me. I'm pretty sure it's because of that 7-year age statement.
Right.
The entire blend is about 7 years versus that first batch
5.
was a bunch of 5
Right,
and
just a
6
whole
years.
different finish.
Now, do you guys find it smoother at all?
Oh,
Yeah.
big time, big time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is what it really gets me, especially
That's
considering that
108
it's
proof.
cask strength. You know, most of your spirits they go off to a sensory board tasting panel. They're going to see what proof that spirit's best
Same
enjoyed
mash
at.
bill.
What
Yep,
kind of all
it's
the
just
water
cask strength.
to that desired
And aged
level.
2 years longer.
Only thing is different, so
We took it straight out.
all the mash bills are the same color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of the mash bill, I do want to point out that use of white corn. We use a type of white heirloom corn. Very important. We use that because that is what E.H. Taylor used to use. Like
Okay.
Buffalo Trace, Old Taylor,
my
all
man.
of that. That is his founder.
That's my dog.
He's the man who made it all. He had this place where having great Gatsby-esque parties. He made the distillery in the shape of a castle because he wanted people to come out and see where their whiskey was being made. Now, we cannot use his actual mash bills or any of the IPs. Jim Beam picked that up in '87 while this place was abandoned during the
Really?
fall of bourbon. And then they traded it back, or not back, it was never over there, but they traded it to Buffalo Trace in 2009 in trade for FN vodka, so now everything Taylor's over at Buffalo Trace today. But yes, the white corn, it adds a sweetness to all of the bourbon.
I have to agree, I like that one better.
And
I like it better.
Okay,
Just
I
the
also
taste.
like it.
100%.
When I first started working here, cash strength wasn't out, we hadn't rolled it out yet. The weeded was my absolute favorite. Then we dropped that, and now there's not much that I do else outside of.
I think the age statement's a game changer there at the 7-year.
It absolutely is, and it makes you so excited for what else is coming out. I mean, just in comparison to previous things that have been rolled out, it is
That's so good.
so prevalent. Now, third thing we're gonna try is going to be the traditional bourbon. Same mash bill, but instead of that 10% wheat, we're gonna traditionally use 10% rye. So it's like wheat bread versus rye bread. This is gonna be a bit more maybe spicier or more flavorful. Go ahead and give that a swirl. Now,
Ooh, that's a lot.
are any of you guys churchgoers by chance?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So you know what I'm talking about when I say church candy.
Yes, sir.
All right, take a big fat huff of that.
Very sweet, fruity, candy,
Candy.
sugary.
It reminds me of like some church candy,
Yeah.
like a loose piece of butterscotch or
I like that.
without the lid on it.
Without
Maybe
the
with lid
without
on
the
it,
purse dirt.
without the
Yeah.
without the purse crap in it.
Yeah.
And on the tongue,
I got this.
I'm getting syrup.
syrup. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Syrup.
It is insanely sweet.
Yep.
Now go ahead and take a sip.
Does it
of
taste like it smells?
that. Oh.
She got legs. She knows how to use them right
That's
there.
right.
That's smooth.
Very smooth.
We'll get some earthy.
It's got a good bit going for it. Very smooth. You
All over the place.
up very
Yeah, I'm
far
having
up
trouble
front, you
figuring
get
this one out.
All over the
anytime
Anytime
you
I get something
like
that's got
this,
rye in it, I get
sweetness,
earthy dirt.
the mature
Yeah,
sugar
Every time.
for like molasses. Maybe
See, that's what I'm getting because the mouth feels like really like heavy, but it's smooth at the same
It
time.
feels like for me it kind of sits in my mouth the same
Right.
way like whey sort of does, like when you have a protein shake
What
or
you get,
like
Joey?
a protein
Huh?
cookie. Reminds
Sit
me
in
of
your mouth.
Prelude for that reason. And then it, like y'all said,
It
that
sits
sweet
in there.
candy-ish, kind of like toffee. Kind of reminds me of my mom's coffee flavored protein shakes you would drink when bodybuilding. Do
Man,
any of you
that's
guys
good.
get that by any chance?
I can
Okay.
understand that.
Okay.
Toffee.
Butterscotch.
The toffee, the butterscotch,
Butterscotch,
yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
The little orange, the little yellow
Starts out pretty
butterscotch
harsh and then
candies
it
that you
dies
like.
off.
That's
Yes.
exactly what.
That does not
Yes.
feel like 101 proof though, at
No,
all.
no.
Not at all. Not at all.
Starts harsh and then it dies off. Pretty quick.
Now,
I don't even think it starts off harsh. It's smooth.
Yeah,
It's
if it's
not
like you had a
harsh,
full
it's
body
smooth,
in
yeah.
your mouth, finishes good.
for
Yeah.
me, it's a lot at first. I'm not the craziest person on sweets, and it's very candy-ish on front. So it's shocking more than anything. It's kind of like being catfished. It was like, hey, I'm so sweet. Wow. Now, right, you're glued to your couch, you know. Done binged it.
That sounds like
South Park.
the grandpa on Family Guy.
That's me. Yeah.
That's what it
That's
sounds like.
exactly what
Good
I am.
impression.
Breezy, where you at with it? Since your mic ain't on.
He's got some baked goods
Hey,
going
you
on in there.
get it out.
He's enjoying it. He's enjoying it. Now,
Still muted out.
do you want to tell y'all a little bit more about this traditional bourbon?
Yeah,
Sure.
yep.
So usually we were doing a batch system since we were so small, and not only that, but all of the distilling techniques, aging techniques, all of that stuff was taken by Jim Beam. We had to start completely from scratch. So whenever we were making a batch of bourbon, we were just going for quality as opposed to consistency. We were trying to make the best blend that our barrels were offering at the time. So every single batch was vastly different from the last. That is up until batch number 14. We rolled that out, and that is that last batch of 30 barrels that I talked about before, and that was our competition one. Sorry. It was our award-winning competition blend. And we got some amazing notes from the judges in New York, some gold medal accolades, so much so that we think we're going to move forward with it while making some small improvements. And that's what this is. This is the first batch ever since that competition blend. Our
Okay.
first time moving into the consistency field of things. We might be
Full
coming
name's
across
still
what's
right there on
our
that
first
one,
ever
right?
signature flagship. A huge deal for us. Now, for me, this is the real golden jewel out here. our rye whiskey. You can already see that it's a fairly low rye. Go ahead and take a smell of that.
That is a low rye, 63%.
63%, very mellow, very easiest thing to drink. Neat, beautiful cocktails, whiskey, hot cocoa. Do y'all do whiskey, hot cocoa?
Old fashioned.
This is the best thing to pour up in that. And if you have not, I'm so sorry. You missed out on a very amazing holiday season.
I'm getting the alcohol smell a lot more on this one than the other
yes,
three.
It does. On the nose, this one probably has the most kick to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even at 63%,
Aged 5 years.
This is done like a straight bourbon, 100 proof, all of those requirements, new charred oak barrels. Now, it is still a rye whiskey though.
Where do y'all source where do they source the corn from?
Okay.
Is it here?
All of our grains, except for our rye, are sourced out of a farm in Kentucky called Walnut Grove.
Really?
On the cusp of Kentucky and Tennessee.
Oh,
All of that is
well,
local,
butter stuff.
except for our rye.
Yeah.
Rye
Yeah.
doesn't grow the greatest in Kentucky, so we actually source it out of Germany because nobody really
Germany?
does
Yeah.
rye the way
Got a little candy in
they
there.
have.
Really?
Oh my gosh, yes.
A lot of rye comes out of Texas, right?
Rye does come fabulously out of Texas, but German rye that's an heirloom grain that's been passed down and perfected over years. I mean,
This is the smoothest to me. so
That is
far.
smooth.
go ahead and take a bite of chocolate.
It was
Yes.
surprisingly smooth.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It is amazing. Okay, me personally, I'm not a rye person. I
I'm
can't
not.
do rye. All right, it's too hot for me. All right, it opens up the pores of my face.
That
I
don't even
start
taste like a
sweating,
rye.
Growing hair on my chest. If I wanted all that heat in my whiskey, I would drink some Fireball. No offense to Fireball, but it's just not my junk too. Now this
Did you know
is
at Red Wine
amazing.
Spirit they had Fireball single barrel?
Yeah.
Single barrel
That's
Fireball.
what it said on the
Yeah.
bottle.
We
I
saw
showed it
that.
to Joey.
I call that a marketing scheme.
I said I've never seen that in my life.
That's scary. I'm so curious and intrigued though.
Yeah.
When we went to Red's Wine and Spirit in
Yeah, we saw it.
Nashville, Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
I called him over there. I was like, I've never seen it. It's a bottle, it's Fireball, and it said single barrel.
Single barrel.
I was like, yes,
It's still cinnamon infused.
yes. I don't understand it.
Okay.
I mean, we don't know.
Somebody
That is
missed
so
the label
interesting.
misprint.
Y'all are killing me with these pecan chocolates, man.
They're
I
nice.
don't even eat a lot of chocolate, but I know it goes so well with bourbon.
It's wonderful.
That's exactly what it is. It's very hard to find a bourbon ball without a pecan on it. Now, you come up in some of these grandma's houses out here locally, they're throwing all sorts of stuff. Macadamia. You're gonna have a sunflower jelly on top of one.
What?
Their kitchens are like heaven.
Mm.
All right, I know I look skinny, but there's no logical explanation for that.
I've never had a rye that smooth. That's way better than the Sazerac that we have.
Oh
I
yeah.
agree.
We're all from Alabama, so we know about grandmas and their cooking.
Oh, wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. Alabama. Now, that does bring me to this.
Wow, what an intro. Let him in.
We are not in all 50 nifty quite yet.
Yep.
Now, there are about 3 states that aren't you guys that we do not ship to. You guys are lucky enough we ship to you. If you are in a dark blue state, we're in a store near you.
Website?
Yes, you will be rerouted to Bottle Nexus. They're a third-party site that goes through all of that red tape, those pesky little laws. We're making our way to Pennsylvania, which I love to hear. Pennsylvania loves to be the most difficult state for the most stupid and dumbest reason.
You literally gotta go to a bar and you can buy beers and stuff.
Yeah.
It
You can't go to a
is
convenience store, you gotta go to a bar or a
insane.
distributor.
And then at the end of the day, even if you do find somewhere, you're taxed an arm and a leg for it. You gotta pay a down payment of your firstborn child.
Right. They got some BYOB places in Savannah.
Look, he's like, I love Kentucky.
I do love Kentucky. Oh my God, people are nicer.
That's why he's a refugee from Philadelphia.
That is exactly why I'm a traumatized, shell-shocked immigrant.
What are you talking about?
I'm going weeded cast strength. I like that rye, though. I'm very surprised.
All right, quick survey.
We're not, I think we.
So, whose favorite is the first weeded, the regular 5-year range?
No, sir.
Not a problem. Now, whose favorite is the second weeded, the cash strength weeded?
I think mine was.
That's gonna be me too. Now, whose favorite is that succeeding competition?
The third one.
The third one, the traditional. Now, whose favorite was the rye?
Brandon,
It's
you
hard.
you gotta
It's
raise your
hard.
hand
I know.
for
It's like pick your favorite child or pancakes versus waffles. It's kind of impossible, not fair to do. I like that board setup
I'll
though.
say no and no.
I'm going. No, I like.
And word, I can get down with that.
First,
Yeah, the 5-year just doesn't carry through enough for me. One.
I do the 7.
The
Oh.
5-year.
They're the same.
I like to mix with it. I think it goes great in like.
It's more of a mixer.
We're same. We're same
For
palette
example,
there.
we just started running out a Commonwealth Martini, which that uses our creme de la castle cocktail syrup we just rolled
Yeah.
out. It's like Irish coffee, but if it was a martini. It's like a creamed espresso martini. It's really good. Now, it is fairly sweet. I think the spice, that black pepper kick in the wheated bourbon, is probably the best whiskey you can mix it with. You can, on the bottle, it says about 2 ounces of espresso, 2 ounces of our traditional bourbon, and 1 ounce of the cocktail syrup. That is what we make at home. I use the wheated bourbon. Wheated bourbon. That is what is absolutely
So,
superior in my opinion.
let me ask you this,
Yes.
and if you can answer this, cool. If you can't, okay, so the small batch traditional, I seen down in the bottle shop you had the single barrel.
Okay.
How close is that single barrel going to taste to this?
Gonna taste of that. I would say
To the cast.
it's a little far. It's not as strong as to how sweet it is. Now that smoothness is, it's unmatched. Now, if you guys do want to go try it, before you go buy it, anything you have or have not tried today, they do tastings of in the bar.
Okay.
Including the single barrel bourbon that's out there. The single barrel rye whiskey.
So the single barrel we'll be tasting at the bar would be what we buy in the gift shop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The single barrel rye whiskey and the experimental rye whiskey.
I've heard a lot of good things about that.
It is my roommate. She's the girl in the pixie cut in the boiler room. She's
Yeah.
going to correct you. Her name's Mitchie. She's a pathological liar. She's going to try and tell you it's Mickey.
And most of them are, right?
Exactly. Now, this is her favorite like experimental whiskey we've rolled out. She is a pretty big rye girl, but it's finished for 18 months in a Blanc de Chirac cask, which is a white French fortified wine. They're going to splash in some brandy with the grapes while muddling them up. It exposes like mature fruit like apricot, fig, dried pear, and you really get like that white grape coming out of it. It is fairly spicy. It is also 116 proof. It does not sip like it. And it is amazing as an aperitif. I have to say, out of anything that you could pair with chocolate, that is the best spirit to do so. I just had Friendsgiving about like a little over a month ago, and we rolled out that experimental, copped a bottle of it, baked some brownies, and we were all standing around sipping on that, eating brownies, playing Mario Kart.
What kind of brownies were they?
Now you better chill out, brother. Save those conversations for Philadelphia.
That's that good, man.
But no, absolutely wonderful. All of which you guys can go try. And I don't know if you guys are clear spirits people,
Yeah.
but me personally, I wasn't always the bourbon boy you see before you. Back in the day, I was quite a gin girly, actually. All right,
gin.
and that's how I found out about Castle and Key. All their botanical gins. They've got one for everything. I'll let you guys go try it once we leave out of here. But they've got a Rise gin. That is my favorite. I make a cocktail with that home using dill, cucumber, blue agave syrup, top it off with some soda water. Perfect poolside cocktail. By the bottom of it, you feel like Michael Phelps. Do not swim on it though.
That's right.
Beyond dangerous, okay? You will never feel like refreshed from something like that. There's also our Roots of Brewing gin. That's really good. It's got like things like ginger, coriander, lemon verbena, a bunch of stuff to give it this earthy, creamy, but like floral flavor profile. That's perfect for all your gin uses, like gin and tonics, my taste, gin and juice. That's what I look like.
What's that gin we don't like?
Seagram's Extra Dry.
Ooh, yeah, we don't worry about that, dude.
We better.
Some of the sickest I've ever been in my life.
Now, you guys probably don't like gin because you don't like how juniper forward it usually is. Kind of tastes like you're drinking the Christmas tree.
It kind of tastes like you're drinking the sap off a tree. That's what it is.
Yeah. No, it's a lot more floral forward. Like that rye gin. It has elderflower.
The earthy kind of go, yeah.
Yes, it's earthy, floral, maybe even a little citrusy depending on which one. And then there's our fall and winter line. That's the harvest gin. It's got like baking spices in it, like licorice root, bay leaves, and that licorice root makes for an amazing body to mix with. It opens up amazing in eggnog, hot cocoa, your mulled apple ciders year round. I put it in my tea. I sleep good.
Those brownies make you sleep.
They do indeed make me sleep good. Yes, they do. Let's just say I sleep phenomenally.
There you go. Absolutely.
Now, do you guys have any questions for me?
Great job.
Perfect.
All right, thank you. Well, let me tell you a little bit about where we're in physically and where we're at. Castle and Key. This is the E.H. Taylor's 8th and final distillery. He took a whiskey sabbatical, fell in love with European culture and architecture, and he basically came back here and he said, I'm going to turn a distillery into a castle and have people come out and see where their whiskey. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad you guys see that.
Well,
He had
yeah.
a private rail line that took his desk from Frankfurt to his own train station that was named after him.
Yeah.
money or something?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it felt like.
Yeah.
Now, I would die to come here for one of those parties.
No doubt.
It was like, what the inspiration for it was German beer gardens. He wanted to make an American bourbon beer garden, or bourbon garden. Oh man, what a genius.
You would like just to dress like them in the back of the day every day,
Yes,
like wear a suit every day.
exactly. Coming out looking like the
Hats.
great Gatsby.
You want to add some distilled water to yours?
I love it.
I've seen people do that. They say it opens up the flavors
Yeah.
sometimes, but
Oh, 100%. Some people,
Separate a little bit.
it does separate it for me.
That's
It
awesome.
separates that flavor and the alcohol, and it kind of tastes like, it just tastes closer to antiseptic for me. I can't do it. It kind of just like opens up the alcohol, and I feel
I'd rather leave it alone.
yeah, leave it alone.
I'll let the
Maybe
oxygen in the air do what it does, and I'm good with that.
Exactly.
Or let it air out a